Good evening. We're glad you're with us as we start the news tonight, talking about a topic being talked around the country. We're less than 24 hours away from the U.S. Senate's final confirmation vote for Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. And protests against the nomination continue in several cities across the country, including Boise. Joe Paris is live at City Hall, where protesters have gathered in opposition of Kavanaugh. And Joe, I understand the crowd has grown in the last few minutes, and now a counter-protest is underway.
Yeah, over the last 30 minutes, Dee, we've seen this group kind of grow from about 7 people to it looks like more than 100 people here at City Hall in Boise. I'll have Paul show us exactly what's going on here. As you can see, this group here lined up on the steps of Boise City Hall as speakers are taking turns addressing this crowd, holding signs here that say, "We won't go back, we will fight back, defend Roe v. Wade." A lot of comments about here about defending women's rights, and I've spoken with protesters that they say, in their opinion, the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh would be a huge strike against women's rights. And I spoke with one of the organizers when we first got here about why they were here today, why they thought this was important. Here's what he had to say.
This appointment is a direct attack on women and women's rights. He has been accused of sexual assault by several women, so we think that is unacceptable, and he has proved himself to be not an arbitrary type of judge that is suitable for the Supreme Court.
And you know, I know we have some video playing, but we have a live shot up right now. There's one counter-protester here who is in support of Judge Kavanaugh. He's come out here this evening actually with a sign of Donald Trump holding a printed piece of paper that says "Confirm Kavanaugh." As this protester, you can see here, clearly upset, trying to rip his sign, actually just ripping the head off of the Donald Trump protest sign right here. You can see that she's very upset, clearly a lot of emotion here on City Hall steps in Boise. But again, this is a protest that was originally aimed at protesting the confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh. Sir, excuse me. Yeah, well, you can actually. This is public property. Excuse me. Now, this is actually, again, the group that's here protesting the confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh. You can see emotions are running high here at Boise City Hall, as a lot of people are wondering where this vote in Washington, D.C. will go tomorrow.
All right. Well, indications are that the Republicans have the votes to confirm Judge Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. We'll see, of course, what happens with that vote. But in the meantime, as Joe said, you see what's happening in protests here in Boise. Thanks, Joe.